one thing that really does affect all the, you see all of the guys moving their front ends, squatting their rear ends. It's all about the start. So after each and every start, what happens is when the snowmobile accelerates off of the starting line, it creates a hole. That hole creates a loss of traction. And so with these guys having 2 starts right in a row, it's really kind of messing things up a little for them as far as lining up. And that's what you see at the mechanics in the back there, kind of jockeying the sled around, getting all you can off of the line.
Joe Duncan, it sounds like he's telling everybody that
you
it's
got to
right
turn
turn.
right.
It's a
You got to
right
turn
turn.
right. Yeah.
Joe, huge amount of history, of course, making things happen here at the X Games, and they have the 30. Let's check in and find out what's going on down there. Victoria Arlen, how's it feeling?
It's pretty frustrating down here for everyone. Right when we were waiting, the guys were just getting around, walking around, shaking their heads and saying, you know, they weren't really sure what was going on, and then working with their teams and just getting back in the game.
Thank you for that, Victoria, and I'm sure there's a lot of frustration, especially from Tucker Hibbert, who was in the lead after that last restart. We'll see how it goes this time for the number 68 there in the 3rd start position, as the 32nd board is sideways, and Hibbert not with a good jump. Watch, he lays up again.
So did Springer. Springer laid up inside as well. Tucker
looks like he's going to be 3rd, coming out of the hole for Hibbert. Lemieux with control, the number 13 looks back to see who's on his inside. It's all clear. He's making the snow dust. Lemieux first over the big jump. 15 laps of racing. 4 will transfer to the main event, or the medal battle.
Looks like Ryan Springer got a clean and good start there. That's what he was hoping for, controlling the inside.
Okay, there's a good look. Lemieux, the black and orange riding gear, the white and orange riding gear, the 541. That's Springer to the inside now. Tucker Hibbert making a challenge. The black sled, the orange and black gear. You can see Hibbert, the number 68, trying to find his way.
Springer taking a look over, seeing T-Train next to him.
And of course, the story we've been talking about, Tucker Hibbert with the possibility of going 10 in a row gold. And you can see this is not an easy course to pass on. And of course, once you're in that snow dust, it's no joke. Tucker tries to go to the inside, making a race of it there.
Another competitor we've talked about is Elias Ajul. He's in the transfer position right now. As you see Tucker working through, trying to get past Springer for 2nd.
I believe it's Natalia who's sitting in that 5th position just outside of qualifying. Here's Lemieux. The battle is for 2nd and 3rd. And here comes Hibbert. He is taking control. He is now into the 2nd position after getting around the 541 of Ryan Springer.
Now let's see if Tucker can start to do what he likes to do, and that's control the race. He's got clean racetrack in front of him to Lemieux. Let's see if he can reel him in.
And Lemieux, not one of the faster qualifiers. Tucker Hibbert was 5th, I believe. Lemieux was back in that maybe 9th position. And I don't have that right in front of me, but not as quick as Tucker in qualifying. And so, actually 11th place. Thank you for that, Chris.
No problem. Look, you can see, even after 1 lap, Tucker has basically cut the gap in half to where Lemieux is.
Also interesting is Tucker's trying to stay out of that snow dust, of course, looking at different lines. He has about 5 laps of racing remaining. And do you think he makes the attack? Now that's going to help him on gate pick or on start position if he wins. So there's a reason to get around Lemieux, but he is in qualifying position. Don't want to take too much risk.
He is in qualifying position, but I mean, Tucker doesn't know anything but charging. And he is not going to lay back just to say, well, I'm in the final. Just because how important this start is. So gate pick is going to be everything.
Well, you saw he used that layup. It worked as a charm for him there, you know, getting to the inside of 1 restart ago. This time, though, he ended up coming out 3rd from the first turn. Tucker Hibbert, of course, 32 years of age, 6 feet tall, 175 pounds, from Minnesota. Giving battle and chase, but not really making ground now on Lemieux.
Well, actually, an uncharacteristic mistake from Tucker in that last corner. Sled kind of stood up a little bit, had to check it. You know, again, this with a tight course like this, it really is going to come down to minimizing your mistakes. The less mistakes, the faster your lap time. With only, I mean, we're 19-second lap times here, Cam. So perfecting each lap is going to be key, and that's something that Tucker really is known for, is not making mistakes.
3 laps to go. As you said, just under 20 seconds, so he doesn't have a lot of time, less than a minute, to try to make that move.
Looks like you see there in third, Ejul made the pass on Springer as well, so he is solidly in a transfer position to the final. You know, the competitors had talked about that they were a little concerned that it might be tough to pass. And I think we're seeing that right now with how short the course is. Oh, Tucker just getting roosted with
Yeah, getting smashed from Lemieux. Lemieux from Vermont, 23 years of age, 5'9", 160 pounds. And he opened the season with a win. So not messing around for sure. He's a capable competitor. As the white flag is out, Tucker has closed the gap, but will he make a charge? Not a lot of time remaining, and Lemieux, the energy that he would get from this would be massive going into that final.
Look at this battle for the transfer position coming down to the checkered flag. And it looks like Springer will take it.
Lemieux with the thumbs up there. Hibbert will finish second. Elias Eshul will finish in third. Here's another look at the start. Chris, what do you think?
Man, these guys are just charging so hard into this first corner.
This was
Christian. This was our original start. Christian just getting tossed off the track.
And this is a shot of Tucker Hibbert making that pass for second over Ryan Springer. And Lemieux stoked, bringing the number 13 home with the checkers. So our field will be set for the final. 8 riders going for gold here at Buttermilk Mountain, Aspen. X Games 2017 here in Aspen, and a beautiful afternoon. People riding the mountain, having a good time. Lots of great competition happening. As we take a look at the results, Chris, any surprises for you?
Well, Lincoln didn't have the greatest seeding qualifying, but it doesn't matter. All you got to do is prove yourself in the round to go to the final.
Tucker going for 10 in a row. It proves that it is possible that someone can beat him. Obviously, you can see how tough it is to pass, and obviously, you can see how tough that first turn is. We're going to set him up, rack him up, and we're going to go racing. Bring in the green in just a few moments. Don't go too far away as Snocross continues.